Hello YouTube, what's up? Today I wanted to show you how I do the replay glitch for the casino heist. So as you can see here, I have all the preps done. You don't need to do the power drills as it confuses your team sometimes because they think they have to drill the deposit boxes when you really don't. And here I have one of my crew members who helped me out doing the replay glitch today. And as the outfit, do the rigid because you have a caps and if you have a helmet, your character sometimes stops to put his visor down and take it up sometimes. Therefore, I recommend using the rigid outfit. And the reason I'm doing Bacon is because there are the fewest way you can fail the casino heist. Because if you do aggressive, there is a higher probability that you will die, and if you do the silent and the sneaky, there is a higher probability you will get detected. So therefore, I'm only doing the big hunt for the replay glitch, and I'm using gold because I can duplicate the gold bars. And as you can see, go straight to here because there is a little glitch where it detects you being close enough to go through the entrance. And this is how I do it. This is my best way for how you can do it. First, I will show you how I do it sneaky with the big con, and how I do it if it goes loud when you exit the vault. And I always use the stairs because it's faster than using the elevator. Because in the elevator, your teammates sometimes goes without you. And once you come down here, use the key card so you can open the door. If the door is opened here, it will always be opened when you exit the vault, even if you die or fail after you have exited the vault. And once you're inside the vault, I always tell my teammate to get everything that's in the open, while I open one door and get the one gold bar behind that door. And if it's like E and F in the same room, then I get E and F. But it's usually just one cart behind one door. So my teammate, he gets everything that's in the open, while I, as the best hacker, open one door and get one bar from the tray behind it to duplicate the gold. And if you're wondering how you can duplicate the gold, then watch my video for how you can duplicate the gold. But it's basically grab one bar and exit on all the trays you want to duplicate and like move to another one. And once you have grabbed one bar from all the trays you want to duplicate, then you re-enter and start grabbing everything. And this gold duplication glitch has been out for like 2 months now, so it's still working. And I will tell you in the comments if it's ever not working. But it's always been working. And the reason I do it with just 2 players is because the more chefs you have, the more spill you will get. There is a higher probability that one of your teammates will screw up and make one of the cards not being duplicated. But 2 players can always get really close to the maximum amount of gold. And as you can see here, we have already duplicated 4 trays and we are at 2.924 million. And here is the 5th tray, which gives me extra money. My teammate, he could have gone to the deposit boxes to get a little more, but it's not really necessary. It's just more ways you can screw it up. And I usually get C as my last one, or like A and B, because they are the closest to the exit, so you can really drag it out and get the maximum loot. If you like at A and B, I would recommend exit at 13 or 12 seconds. And here is the silent and sneaky exit for the big con. Afterwards, I will show you how we exit if it goes loud. If you fail to stealthily take out the guards, or if you didn't get the maximum take inside the vault and you wanted to drag it out a little so you can get more take, and more take equals more money. But the cap for the take is at 3.6625 with a high level buyer and the hard difficulty. And as you could see, the door was closed, so we had to go around. But this is perfect because then I can show you how you do it. So you just punch this guy from behind the corner with your gun, sneak under the camera, and then just go. And then you just take out that guard with your gun or whatever, like so. Don't shoot him because you don't have silencers. And then if you are first through the door, please be kind and go to the furthest far away exit disguise. Don't be a dick and just get the closest one and make your teammate have to go all the way. But now, just exit plain and simply, go through this door. Everyone is probably going around this door because it's the fastest and easiest way. And by doing this method I'm doing, you usually always get the elite challenge. Not if you go loud, of course, but if you sneak and stealthily kill the guards. So now, because of the recent patch, there are more guards on a horse track, therefore we have to go right here. And as you know, first person mode is faster than third person mode for running. And then you just take out your gun and knock out this guard. Then you run over the entrance to the security door, like so. And there will be one guard here on the right. I usually knock him out, or you could go right here and go out behind him. But I just punch him out, like so. And then I run through here, and that guard on the street, usually he turns around after a bit, but I usually just go left here, and he detected me this time, but he usually don't really detect me. And it doesn't matter if you lose some $1,000, because look how much money you make. You make 3.6 million as the take. Of course, you will just get around 2.1 million in the end. But it's much better than the Act 2 replay glitch, because there you just get $1 million, and you have to wait after you have respawned for Lester to call you. If this is much better than the Act 2 replay glitch. You get double the amount of money at least, and it's faster to do. And there you could see the chopper wasn't there. I always take the chopper because it's faster for escaping. And if it doesn't spawn, just go around the block as I did here. And then it will usually respawn when you get back. If not, then just go another round around the block. As you could see, the chopper is right there. And you go left here. Or sorry, right. And then you exit and you climb up on the roof as I've shown here. Usually, I assume all of you know how to do this, but I show you just in case. And as the host, remember to go in the passenger seat of the vehicle you are escaping in. So that you can exit or close the game at the right time without any distractions for how you do it. And if you forgot to go to the passenger seat, switch before you arrive, or jump out and just parachute down before the drive before your the guy that gets the money arrive. Yeah. Okay. So I will just cut through here and show you how you can close the game. I'm using Xbox, and this is how I do it. And it is in a different language than you are used to. But as you can see, I bring up my phone, and as this phone drops, that's when I close my game, because that means the checkpoint is done. And I will show you how it should look when you come back in online. And here is a message I got. He said we used 13 minutes 51 seconds and we got 2.1 million as his 85% cut. And here, once you're inside again of your arcade, you will get this message that you previously left a job or event without completing it. And this shows that it worked. And if you're unsure that it worked, just go back inside your arcade to your heist room, and it will be right there that the heist is still there. Like the green age itself shows that you still have the heist. And as you can see, the vehicle is still there, the planning board is still here. It's the same exact planning board I had before I started it. There you can see the message from Lester is right there. And now we will go back to show you the aggressive exit. You can use the aggressive exit for the big con in several different ways. For instance, if you don't get enough gold while you're inside the vault and want to stay behind some extra seconds so you can get above that 3.6625 limit. And that's what happened here. We were a little too slow to exit. But if I knew we would have been too late for the timer, then I would have stayed behind and maybe got on some deposit boxes or grabbed from a different tray that was open. Because my teammate here, he will be a little too slow and he didn't get all of it. And I would have said if he even knew he was going to be too slow, I would have told him to just stay behind and grab for some more seconds. So we could have gotten a little more, and so we wouldn't have lost money, because we will go under 36625 because we had a little accident with some bullet. So if you know that you will not get above 3625 and still be sneaky, then I assume you already have done Duggan shipments for this. Then you can stay behind, raise the alarm, and go above 36625. Like if you see that as a possibility. Because you will not get more than 36625. That's the max limit GTA Rockstar has set for this heist with gold. So obviously do Duggan and go loud if you feel the need for it. And you know, just snack up if you need to, bring body armor, because this is a heist, you don't want to die, right? And I recommend that you use the elevator, because there are guards in the stairs that can be behind corners, and if you take the elevator, you don't have to deal with those guards, just making you get a little more money. Because there are not many guards outside of the elevator if you take it. Of course, you want to do Duggan shipments, because if you're doing this as a replay glitch, then you won't have to do it again, right? You won't have to do any preps or setups for this heist because you will just do the finale back to back. And of course the host won't get money, so therefore the host gives the other guy 85%, because that's the maximum he can give away. It's probably good because then people who didn't do preps, they will still get some money, and that is really nice, I think, but it's not useful for this replay glitch, right? Maybe Rockstar thought about that, and that's why they didn't do it. So as you can see, we didn't lose that much just for going from the vault to the door. But you will lose a little more because there are more guards outside. So therefore you will lose more gold outside. And because there are so many guards on the right here, I usually go on the horse tracks and run to the street to get a civilian car. Do you have a better way? Because this is the best way I can think of. And it's not really that different from the regular sneaky exit, but this is just how I like to do it. It's basically the same way, but there are more guards in the way, and you have to steal a civilian car because usually the getaway cars, they spawn too far away for you to run to get them. And remember to upgrade the escape cars and get the gunman decoy. And buy the gunman decoy before you start the heist, because then you will always have him and you don't have to keep buying him when you do it back to back. I will of course cut through the boring parts here so you don't have to deal with that. And I will also show you how much you get in the end. So stay here and keep watching, it's really useful to see. And if you can't shoot the driver from a car, or if you can't stop the car, there will always be cars on the left here. If you just keep going, there is a parking lot where there will always be some cars you can get. Or if you are like me and have a great teammate, he can take off the driver for you, so we don't have to think about that, like so. And now you will just go through the helicopter. Remember to bring a great driver for your car, so he can drive the car without crashing, because my teammate here crashed a little. And of course, as the crew, I remember invest in Page. You don't need Avi, because there is just a 3 to 4 second extra timer for Avi. And there you can see the chopper spawned in here this time, and therefore we didn't have to go around the block. And after you do some serious parkour like me here, then you're ready to climb up to the chopper. So just keep watching here, and as the guy that's not the host, it's your responsibility to keep reminding the host that he is the host and that he is going to quit the game, not you, because you get the money, and if your host doesn't close his game, he can't redo it. He will get the money from this host, of course, but it's just 15%, and he will then have to redo both the scouting out the vault content and all the preps. So remember to remind him to close his game so you can redo this heist. So here I asked him if he was ready to close his game, and there I got a message saying yup, because my teammate didn't have a microphone, but he knew how to do this, and therefore I know we are going to have a great time. So as you can see, the take was still exactly almost the same as with this sneaky approach, but if you go aggressive and you know you're going to go aggressive, then you can stay behind and grab some more gold, so you can get above the 36625 limit, so you can get more money. But it was just like 30k in this case, and with paying the crew and 85%, it's more like 20k or even 15k actually. So there you can see total cash earned 2345. A nice number, almost 6, not exact. And here you can see a little glitch. It said approach aggressive and target cash. So it's really weird that it does that, but it's still working. The heist still works, but it sometimes say you did aggressive and cash. And I want to thank you for watching through this entire video. I knew it was a bit long, but I just wanted to show you how I like to do it, and this is actually the best way to do it as I can see for now. But if you have any other ways you like to do it, please leave it in the comments. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more content coming from me. I'm making a new video here. It's going to be great. It's going to be about how you can start in GTA, what the best ways to make money are. And if you want to see that, leave it in the comments and then I will focus more on that. But it's just a big video and I need to do a lot of gaming to get it because I'm making a new character. So if you want to see it, leave it in the comments, please. And okay, see you in the next one.